Adeline Spring at the plate with a runner in scoring position. The first time Findlay has had a hit and a runner get to second base today. And this one is cranked to deep left field. That ball is gone. Tie ball game. Adeline Spring hits it on the screws. It's her 4th home run of the season. Griggs hit a home run her first time up. Hit hard on the ground into center field for a base hit. Perry around in. She will score. And there'll be runners down the corners for Perrysburg. 0-2, Hannah Rees trying to come up with a big hit. And she does. Into right field. Heading home is Smith. And she will score. And Maumee takes the lead. Bottom of the 4th inning here from Messer Field on the campus of BGSU. 2-0 our score here in this district final. Layla Osmoon for Madison in the circle. Just 2 hits given up and scooped. Those were the first 2 batters she faced. She's been great since then.
She really has. You know, those 2 runs that Anthony Wayne scored that second inning came after a walk and an error. So they scored those 2 runs without the benefit of a hit. And as far as Osmoon, she's retired the last 6 Anthony Wayne hitters, trying to make Trinity Nowicki number 7 here. She leads off the 4th inning with the Generals up 2-0.
Off the end of the bat, lasered into right center field. She just got enough on it to deliver a leadoff hit.
I really like the aggressive approach here from Anthony Wayne. You know, the first time through the order, you're trying to see pitches, you're trying to work the count. The second time, we've seen a lot more aggressive swings, and that's just a 3rd hit given up by Osmoon. But it comes at a good time for Anthony Wayne as they have their leadoff runner on base for the 3rd time here this afternoon in 4 innings.
Allie Myers at the plate, walked and scored. The very first run in the game. 2 pitches, 2 hits, just like that for Anthony Wayne.
Well, you can really see that aggressive approach paying off. They're feeling a little bit more comfortable. The fact that each of these players has really seen 5-6 pitches the first time through. And now the second time through, they've really timed her up, and now consecutive hits to start out the 4th inning.
And now here's Kat Myers. She dropped a bunt down and reached second base because of an error. She'll put another one down, but it goes straight back. Trying to advance both runners into scoring position. Gabby Nowicki is on deck. She had the sac fly in the second. But 2 well-hit balls to start the inning for Anthony Wayne as they look to extend their lead. Myers does not show bunt and looks at one outside.
That's a really good hold, a competitive pitch, but maybe 3 or 4 inches off the plate there on the outside portion.
Fouled off. The bunt not being able to be placed in fair territory, and now does Coach Ron Myers keep the bunt on with 2 strikes on Kat Myers. The Michigan commit looking for a big hit here. The 1-2 from Osmoon. Inside count even.
A good looking 0-2 pitch that time. I'm sorry, 1-2 pitch that time, trying to work that inside corner. And a great job that time by Kat Myers, not bailing out away, staying right in there. Works the count even here at 2-2.
Stays alive. Myers batting .350 this year. 22 RBIs, looking for another here in the 4th.
Right now, if you're Kat Myers, you want to try to put the ball in play, find a way to hit behind the runners and move them up a base.
Or maybe even work a walk as the count runs full. Gabby Nowicki waits on deck.
No, I'm sorry, Osmond's only surrendered that 1 walk, but it did come around to score.
The payoff, and it tied Kat Myers up.
Well, that's a nasty pitch right there for the 6th strikeout for Layla Osmoon, but that ball just had a lot of arm side run in it and really fooled Kat Myers. A big punch out there for Osmoon.
Here's Gabby Nowicki with 2 runners on the base paths. And Osmoon gets the inside corner there.
Well, we've seen her do that a lot. You know, she has not gone down the middle of the plate, but she's done an excellent job of really working each edge.
Hit hard through into right center field. Nowicki will score from second, and it's her sister Gabby Nowicki with the RBI knock.
Oh, what a clutch hit there by the sophomore Gabby Nowicki. You know, looked like she was looking for something away. She got it, and she did a nice job of driving that through. A great effort there by Campbell Kaiser there, the second baseman for the Rams, but that ball got by her in a hurry. And a clutch hit. The 3rd hit of the inning here for the Generals.
Abby Ziegler will come to be the courtesy runner for Gabby. Over at first base. 3-0 our score. 3 hits in the inning for Anthony Wayne. They came into this inning with just 2. And both those first 2 hits came back-to-back all the way in the first. But they've now figured out Osmond second time through the order.
Yeah, they're really coming out aggressive, and they've got a good game plan. I think they're expecting to see pitches on that outside edge. They've got a little bit of confidence here. And after going 11 consecutive batters without a hit, 3 of 4 have singled here in this 4th inning. It was just 1 out. Anthony Wayne would love to put up another crooked number here.
Foul tipped off of the mask of Stankovic.
Again, another first pitch swing here by Anthony Wayne, and certainly nothing wrong with that. They're seeing the softball awfully well right now.
Phillips flew out to right her last time up. She wouldn't mind doing that again, which would likely score Allie Myers from third.
Yeah, right now you can be situational if you're Piper Phillips. You're looking for something you can lift to the outfield to score a run, or something you can hit hard up the middle that should drive home another run.
No balls and a strike to Phillips. Now 0-2. Abby Kennelly on deck, top of the order.
One thing about Piper Phillips, she's not going to walk. She's up there swinging the bat. We saw that the first time up where she really came out aggressive. And we're seeing here the second time through.
Piper Phillips with the .298 average this year. 10 ribbies. She stays alive.
Well, that's a good-looking swing. She has so much confidence in that stroke up there, and that time just a little bit off there. Looking like she's trying to find something she can drive to the outfield to score at least one more run here for Anthony Wayne.
She's the only freshman in the lineup for the Generals today. The 0-2. Fouled off again. Phillips battling up there at the plate. Can she deliver with a big knock to put Anthony Wayne up 4 potentially? The 0-2 again. Lifted, foul.
Well, 5 straight pitches, 5 straight swings here by Phillips. Again, awfully aggressive. Right now, if you're Osmond, you want to try to maybe make her expand the zone here. Look to maybe throw something 4 or 5 inches off the plate. See if you can entice the freshman to chase something out of the zone.
Man, oh man, Piper Phillips is fighting everything off.
Well, she's not getting cheated with 2 strikes. A lot of times you might see a 2-strike approach where you kind of choke and poke a little bit. She's up there swinging, as we've seen 6 consecutive pitches down.
She gets a piece of this one, line to short. Wamsley cannot make the play. Everybody's safe. Piper Phillips fouled off everything and then delivers
Well, that time the 7th swing was the charm. That time she really did not hit it hard at all, but fortunately for Anthony Wayne, that ball dropped in front of Izzy Wamsley out there trying to make the spectacular catch. I think that's going to probably go down as an infield single. Either way, Anthony Wayne scores another big run as they put up a crooked number here with just 1 out.
Bunt placed down, and it's just foul. So Piper Phillips with probably the at-bat of the day today.
Well, we've seen so many of them. That certainly was big. You know, she hit a couple hard. She did a great job fighting off some tough 2-strike pitches. And then she really just can't hit the ball in the right place at the right time. Just no chance for the Rams to make a play.
4 hits in the inning. Now the top of the order, Abby Kennelly. She puts down a bunt. Back to Osmoon. And Kennelly beats it out.
A great job there by Kennelly, who has blazing speed. And once Osmoon kind of gathered herself, just no chance to throw out Kennelly, as that will go down as a drag bunt single. And now 5 hits in the inning for the Generals, and they have a chance to really put a dagger into the Rams right here, as they're up 4-0. Bases are packed here with just 1 out.
Essence DB at the plate with the bases loaded. Lifts this one into left field. Bekaleski makes the catch, tagging from third is Nowicki. Throw cut off. And it's 5-0.
Well, that's another great AB right there. Again, we've seen the aggressive approach early in the count. And that time, a great situational at bat there by Essence DB. That fly ball was plenty deep enough to score another run here for Anthony Wayne. And now they've opened up a 5-0 advantage here with 2 outs in this 4th inning.
Phillips had a stay put at second. Here's Megan Sumner. 0 for 2 today, 2 strikeouts. It's that one out of play.
Well, Phillips did the right thing there on second base. She was tagging all the way, knowing that was a routine fly ball to Bekaleski, but she watched the throw, and when Bekaleski hit the cutoff, she had no chance to advance. But more importantly for Anthony Wayne, they do score a run on that sac fly.
Outside, 1-1 to Sumner. Anthony Wayne starting to put the pressure on Madison. Bats have come alive here in the 4th. They had only 2 hits entering the inning. They already have 5 in this 4th inning.
That's a great hold right there by Sumner. That was a nasty-looking curveball from Osmoon. Had a lot of glove side run to it.
2 balls and a strike to the sophomore. Osmoon trying to stop the bleeding. 3-1.
Right now, this is right where you want to be if you're the sophomore, Megan Sumner. You worked yourself into a hitter's count here at 3-1. Really no place to put you with first and second. You should see a decent pitch right here. But right now, you need to be selective. Don't swing at any strike. Make sure you get the one that you're looking for.
Sumner pokes this one to deep center field, and that is going to one-hop the wall. Phillips is in to score. Kennelly is in to score, and it's a 2-run double for Megan Sumner.
What a great at-bat there by Megan Sumner. That time she definitely got the pitch she wanted, and she did not miss. You know, a lot of times you get that pitch, if you miss it, you're kicking yourself. That time she was sitting dead red, got the fastball, and wow, that ball got to the fence in a hurry. And that clears the bases as now Anthony Wayne's opened up a 7-0 advantage on the solid shot to center field by Megan Sumner.
And now Molly Connor is the 9th player to bat in the inning. 5 runs across here in the 4th.
And credit Anthony Wayne, they've earned these runs. It's not like they've had some gifts and a lot of freebies. They've come out and really, with an aggressive approach, they've really timed up Osmond really well here.
6 of the 8 batters have gotten a hit. The other 2 was a strikeout and a sac fly.
Well, just like for Sumner, you know, she was retired on strikeouts both in the first and third innings, but this time around, she was really had a great approach, was looking for a pitch, and she got it with that nice 2-run double.
Behind first base, the second baseman, Kaiser, tracks it down for the 3rd out of the inning. But Anthony Wayne gets 9 to the plate, 6 hits, and 5 runs for the Generals. They lead 7-0 as we go to the 5th.